Dave Chaffee is going down in weight, while Todd Hutchings is going up in weight. So we will have Dave Chaffee versus Todd Hutchings. As far as I know, this is their 5th official time they've been pulling each other. Todd is 0-4, but last time Todd was 0 versus someone, he still retained the title and became the champion versus Rustam Babayev. This time it's a much bigger and tougher job. What I was thinking is that maybe Dave will come down in weight, but not really. So he will do a water cut, and then he will be on next day the same weight that he usually is for competition, 125, 130 kilos.
I don't think he will be 25, 30.
But he actually did. He's now maybe 2 kilos over, so 117, something like this. So in my mind, it actually brings things down, and Todd will be maybe 99 if he eats a burger. Maybe.
Mm-hmm. No, it's big difference. If you are normally Dave is what, 130, sometimes over.
130,
and it's a big difference.
Yeah.
We have seen Todd Hutchings against Saido. We have seen Todd Hutchings against Dedekian. Those are guys who could be or are top guys in 115. We saw how Gennady was trying to get down to 150 to pull
Sagov.
Sagov, no, Saido. Yeah. Sagov, we remember Sagov against Reno, again like top guys. So definitely Todd is in that level to pull against best guys in 115.
Yeah.
And how good Dave could be at 115, it's a question. But years ago, 2010, 2012,
12, yeah. That was the last time he was on 200.
He was pulling.
Kilos.
He was pulling 240, 242. Yeah. In
kilos.
2010 in USA, he won 110 weight category, right arm. So definitely, but it was years ago. Yeah. And one more thing, of course, which is you said Dave has won all fights before. I think what was year when Todd ruptured his biceps against Dave Chaffee. Yeah. So it's not promising never that you pull against guy who has done some damage for your physical and mental body. So
how did Todd damage his bicep if he doesn't use his bicep bulky arm muscles?
Maybe he was trying to supinate.
Bullshit. He never does that.
Because biceps is not only flexor, it's supinator.
So this is actually like we used to say, like Todd pulls inside. Todd's a top roller at this point, and he's just sometimes doesn't take the hand willingly. And I watched the last practice they had about 3 years ago, and again Dave absolutely dominated that practice, like absolutely dominated. He was top rolling Todd left and right, very easily, and just like. They pulled a lot of times. I watched first like 5 minutes, and I think from 20 pulls, Todd didn't get zero, even in practice.
Todd is different, like 3 years ago, and what Todd is doing now,
sure.
and especially stylistically, he said true. Like many of his recent opponents, he has been able to control very well his own pronator, and at some point they all are struggling to keep their wrist.
Yeah.
But the thing was that some of them were able to press Todd without a hand and wrist, even like Irakli did. Yeah. And Dave is very good with pressing.
I would think if Dave and Irakli would press, I think Dave would probably do better.
Exactly.
We saw Dave versus Vitaly Letin. Remember 7 rounds, 4-3.
Yeah,
it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
So Dave is he's big and strong. He forever have been that guy, and I think he has pulled almost every single heavyweight there is. Win, loss, and he had neck problems, but he still pulled everyone. And almost all the time, it's been a tough matches. A lot of times we saw him come like he dominates first 2 and then comes back in later rounds and loses, right? But Dave is super strong. And I would think Todd Hutchings is a little smaller version of that.
Yeah.
So when I see 2 guys with the same style going against each other, I would think the bigger guy and the stronger guy will win, because it cancels out whatever you're doing because you're just too much. So I do have Dave as a favorite.
It seems like that Dave, if Dave feels good and he's healthy and strong, and he say he is, and then also some gym lifts and results looks good, he should be favorite. But you never should underestimate Todd, and he's very dangerous. He's very dangerous. But yes, Todd's problem is when he meets someone who is really good inside and can control his pronator, what Dadakian actually did, and also Rustam Babayev at some point was able to do. And also I think. Yes, there is good chance that if Dave is going for a top roller, maybe he is not even taking clear control of hand and wrist, but they both are staying in this flat position, that Dave can press, that Dave can press. So clear top rollers are struggling against Todd Hutchings, but
so a lot of side pressure.
Yeah, but guys who can control a rotator, pronator of and go to side, and also some guys who are able to press, that could be maybe not so comfortable for Todd Hutchings. We will see, that's my opinion, but I hope to see some surprise, and I always love to see that smaller guys are able to give some hard days for heavyweights.
If Todd wins, he's something else. Is he 60 now, or close to 60, or still 59? Or?
Close.
So
Dave is not getting younger as well, but definitely he's some 10 years behind.
Yeah. I feel like, listen, Todd Hutchings has nothing to lose in this one. He has everything to gain. And even for Dave, he's coming down in weight class. It's a new territory. So I hope we see something cool, because I talk with many people, and something like Matt Mass thinks that Dave is going to run this class. He will be absolutely dominating 115 class. And then I asked Pablo, and Pablo thinks that Todd Hutchings is going to win. So we will see. We will see will this be the new beginning for Dave Chaffee, or because also Todd Hutchings said that he wants to get more belts than Devon. That's his life goal. So
and absolutely, Todd he's always going for challenges. We have seen that guys he had lost before, like Prudnik, Rustam Babayev. He's trying to take that. Victory and also this pride or whatever back, and I hope that he takes this really seriously and personally, because he has never been able to give Dave, and then maybe it's time now, and then we will see Todd Hutchings in a great shape, and then he definitely analyzes. And when years ago we were talking about Todd Hutchings as just some pure side pressure and some crazy horsepower, right now I see that
very technical.
Technically, tactically, he's growing a lot, and also Dave as well. But Todd is growing, and what he's doing right now on table is quite unique, and not everyone is able to adapt to that style, and you need some tools. And Dave as well. Years ago, when he was just so strong, he was overpowering like everyone, and when you are not that successful on table, you have to start to think. And he's working better as well.
I also think at this point it's very hard, like how much strength can you increase, but those two, like technically and tactically, are places where you can really push your level ahead. And I feel for Todd Hutchings that was the big thing. He was always strong.
And that's a point where I see even advantage for Todd Hutchings, that this tactical game, if fight stops, if there is something close between, Todd could find something and could find those points where he could control and give us some really good entertainment for that evening. So anyway, looking forward.
Hopefully we get entertained. Hopefully we see who the better man is. Todd Hutchings, Dave Chaffee, East vs. West 19, Shaw Classic, live on pay-per-view, link is in description. Stay strong.
And love arm wrestling.